Before Marvel took over the world, and before Iron Man was flying around in a shiny suit, there was The Rocketeer. Disney's 1991 underdog adventure about a guy, a jetpack, and a whole lot of trouble.
It's all part of a show.
Directed by Joe Johnston, this movie is pure Golden Age pulp. A love letter to the 1930s adventure serials, comic books, and old-school Hollywood heroes. The story follows Cliff Secord, a good-looking stunt pilot with bad luck and big dreams. He's scraping by, trying to impress his girlfriend Jenny, when he stumbles upon a stolen experimental jetpack. The thing's built by Howard Hughes and is powerful enough to turn an ordinary pilot into a sky-high superhero. Naturally, Cliff straps it on and chaos follows.
I like it.
Mobsters want it, the feds want it, and of course, Nazis want it most of all. From that point on, the Rocketeer becomes a whirlwind of fistfights, explosions, and old-fashioned heroics. Cliff isn't your typical superhero. No mutant powers, no alien heritage. He's just a regular guy with guts, a leather jacket, and a death wish for altitude.
How do I look?
Like a hood ornament.
One of the best things about The Rocketeer is how it feels. The whole movie oozes vintage charm. Shiny Art Deco buildings, nightclubs, classic cars, and a killer orchestral score by James Horner that soars. You can tell Johnston was geeking out over the same stuff we do. Old adventure comics, vintage movie posters, and that dream of taking flight. And let's talk about the villains. Neville St. Clair is a dashing Hollywood star who's secretly a Nazi spy. Yes, it's as over the top as it sounds. Throw in some mobsters, a creepy henchman straight out of a Dick Tracy comic book, and you've got a movie that's as pulpy as it gets. When The Rocketeer came out, audiences didn't quite know what to make of it. It was too wholesome for the gritty 90s crowd, and too retro for the blockbuster circuit. But over time, it's become a total cult favorite. The kind of movie fans discover later and wonder, how did I miss this? It's basically a prototype for all the superhero movies that came later. You can see its DNA in Captain America: The First Avenger, which makes sense since Joe Johnston directed both. At the end of the day, The Rocketeer is just plain fun. It's not trying to be dark, edgy, or ironic. It's a story about courage, romance, and the thrill of chasing your dreams. Or in this case, strapping them to your back and blasting off. Cliff Secord might not be the most famous hero, but he's one of the most genuine. So if you're in the mood for something that feels like a comic book come to life, The Rocketeer absolutely delivers. It's the kind of movie that makes you believe anyone can be a hero, as long as they've got a little courage, a lot of luck, and maybe a spare rocket pack lying around.
He has got to be kidding.